She is like a therapist to ask me to know the deep-rooted cause of this thing that is doing. I'm scared of conscience. It's not even fear, that's what it's about. Fear, big time. He comes to speak to me and listen. He never listens at all. He tries to make a case for why what he did is acceptable. He's a manipulator, that's what he does. He tries to make you see that you are the reason he did that to you, and it's just ridiculous, unjustified. That no, what I did was because of the this. It's very, that thing is sickening.
Lack of accountability is a disease. Shaun is a manipulator and it is going to get progressively worse. I am scared. I am absolutely scared to speak to him right now. Shaun needs a therapist. These are the words of Handi to her twin sister Wanni while they were having a conversation. Immediately they returned from the Indomie sponsor tax, of which Handi was part of the group that won. Our congratulations are in order to Ben, Handi, Nelly and Victoria for winning the Indomie sponsor tax last night. While they were now having this conversation, Handi is doing everything possible for Wanni to understand the kind of person Shaun is. And I have to agree with Handi, because indeed Shaun is a manipulator. But what I am here to comprehend is if this is his real personality or this is his strategy. But if I want to just attach it to being his real personality, it has to do with the way Victoria is handling him, because I have watched how he has been treating Victoria, and the same character is what he is also showing Wanni. This and more updates are what I am going to emphasize and analyze on this particular video. But before I comment, welcome back again to my most fabulous, most interesting and most intriguing channel of mine, if it's Star Wars. And here on my beautiful channel, my only singular primary obligation is to always entertain and update you guys with non-judgmental, unsentimental and unbiased analytical analysis of the ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9 No Lose Guard. And this is the very first time ever you are coming across my channel. Please click on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload a new video. And feel free to give this particular video a huge thumbs up and share thoughts in the comment section. Yesterday, while every other housemates were minding their business, Wanni and Shaun were having a conversation. Then publicly Shaun spoke to Wanni the way Wanni does not like. Then Wanni now retorted, and she now walked away from Shaun and went to the kitchen. Then Shaun now followed Wanni to the kitchen and was attacking Wanni. They were exchanging words, and he was just trying to calm them down. In as much as the entire housemate either gathered for them to just carry their lunch, Shaun waited for every housemate to just carry their food, and Shaun told Wanni not to eat yet, that Wanni must follow him to the garden so that they should just speak about it. While they were still speaking about it, Shaun will not allow Wanni to just explain. Even at a point, Wanni just have to keep quiet. And Shaun kept on talking and talking and talking and talking. And Bigbrother called them again to the arena for them to just start their Indomie sponsor tax. After they returned back to the arena again, Shaun still took Wanni to the garden while they were both wearing their Indomie merch. And this conversation continued, but this time around, Wanni is already crying and she just have to cover her eyes with her Google. And instead of Shaun to console Wanni or even just tell her sorry, Shaun kept on speaking and speaking, trying to make sure that it is Wanni's fault. Instead of Shaun to just tender his unreserved apology for speaking to Wanni the way he did, he was trying to convince Wanni that she is the cause, or rather what she did that made him Shaun to speak to her like that. Instead of him to just take accountability of what he did and apologize, Shaun kept on insisting while arguing that Wanni caused it. They went on and on and on until Bigbrother now finally called them to return back again to the arena for the continuation of the Indomie sponsor tax. Then at the end of the tax, Handi decided to have this beautiful conversation with her sister. When this conversation started, Wanni was just trying to defend Shaun. Handi was like, no, listen to me. And this is when Handi now told Wanni that Shaun is a manipulator, that Shaun will do something. Instead of Shaun to just take accountability, Shaun will just try to manipulate Wanni to say the reason of her being the reason why Shaun did what he did. Handi went on and on to just give her sister instances of everything Shaun has been doing to her, and Shaun has never ever for one day apologized. And Handi also make a reference of that very Sunday, speaking about the fourth life eviction Sunday show, that the ZINNE pairs got evicted. You know, Handi and Wanni was also nominated for possible eviction, but they survived the eviction. And according to Handi, remember that very Sunday, after Ebuka ended the show, that every other housemate were congratulating Wanni and Hani for surviving the eviction. Because Shaun was angry with them, Shaun did not congratulate them. And I remember also that Wanni went to the garden with Handi, with Chizoba and Onyeka, while she was saying that she's not going to continue this relationship with Shaun. And that was when Wanni, after all of this, still went by herself to still go and have a conversation with Shaun. Shaun never went to meet Wanni. Shaun did not apologize to Wanni. And until Wanni now went to just meet Shaun and was trying to ask Shaun what was it, she was the one that ended up apologizing to Shaun for Shaun not congratulating them for surviving eviction. Shaun was giving Wanni reason why he didn't do that. He was trying to emphasize on what Wanni did that made him angry. And Wanni apologized. And that was how Shaun exonerated himself from all the offenses that he committed. And after that again, I have been observing their relationship. Never ever for once have I heard the word sorry from Shaun. It has always been Wanni apologizing, whether Shaun is wrong or right. Even when Shaun is wrong, Wanni will apologize. And even when Wanni is wrong, obviously it is Shaun that triggered her to react the way she did. But at the end, Wanni will still be the one that is going to apologize. Now let's emphasize on Shaun's character. Initially, when they entered into this biggest house, we noticed that there is a rift between Shaun and Victoria. It is only Victoria that is going to just tell us exactly what happened between him and Shaun. And Shaun has already made reference when narrating to Wanni and Handi that there was something Victoria did to him, or rather did, when they were in lockdown. And this is the reason that they were not communicating like every other pair. And this absolutely affected the way Victoria has been behaving, because I remember the day that Victoria fought with Mickey, Shaun was telling every other person that cares to hear that this is Victoria that he knows, that everything that Victoria has been doing since they just made their way into Biggie's house is not Victoria. Ever since Shaun made his way into Biggie's house, I also noticed that he said that he is the type that wants his women to just chase him. His interest first was on Nelly, but because Nelly was not coming forth, he decided to just move to Wanni. And ever since Ebuka asked Shaun that question, that Wanni is the one chasing him, though Shaun denied by saying that Wanni has always been his choice. But we that are watching this particular video notice that Wanni was just the only available person, but Wanni is never Shaun's spec. Shaun only wanted a girl that he can easily manipulate. He cannot try that with Nelly, and he also wanted to just try that with Victoria, and Victoria did not oblige him. Hence what is happening. And if you have also been very observant, you would notice that Shaun is the one making the 100% decision while he was there with Victoria. For example, during the time that they won the head of the house, Bigbrother asked them who is going to be their guest. He did not even bother consulting the consent of Victoria. He just went ahead to say that he is just choosing his fellow chihuahuas. Even when Ebuka asked Victoria the question on Sunday, she was just trying to just defend Shaun. And most times, even when they just want to do nomination, while every other person will just sit for them to analyze and decide who to nominate, Shaun is going to tell Victoria, this is the person we are going to nominate. So if I call this particular pair, you are going to call this particular pair. Even when they were doing that eviction pattern of housemates going in to just choose the housemate that is going to be evicted, that was after they appeared in the bottom four and the custodian has carried out their decision. Shaun will still convince Victoria on the pair that they are going to just call. Even when Victoria is trying to tell Shaun that this is not what I want and I have my reasons, Shaun will insist this, how I want it is how it is going to be done. And Victoria had decided to just oblige Shaun, knowing that it's not going to just last long. And this is the same thing that he has been doing to Wanni. Wanni is blindly in love, and I think Wanni is very scared of just losing Shaun so far in the house. Hence, she will understand, but she will still take it upon herself for her to still just go and apologize each time Shaun offends her. Even the last time that she was lamented that she was the one that is cooking lunch, breakfast and dinner for Shaun and still do Shaun's laundry, yet Shaun is not even appreciating Wanni for a bit. So all Handi is just doing all the while that she is speaking is to just convince her sister Wanni to just notice and recognize all these things Shaun has been doing all the while to just manipulate her. She laid her instances, and at the end of the day, Handi said that at this point that she is scared. She's absolutely scared to even speak to Shaun, that Shaun is terrible, that Shaun indeed needs a therapist. And just like I said earlier, I absolutely agree with Handi. But let's see if Wanni is just going to listen to her twin sister Handi, and let's see if she will just have the boldness to just call Shaun by just telling Shaun, you said this thing, I am done. After all, we are now playing a solo game. Day your day, make I day my day. Or is Wanni, because she's blindly in love already, just going to go and meet Shaun again to continue to just serve Shaun breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe by this weekend as well do Shaun's laundry. And probably no love now, she might even speak with Shaun and start narrating everything her sister told her about Shaun, and Shaun will just be busy laughing at both of them because Shaun is indeed using them. And to me, I just prefer that Wanni can just end everything with Shaun. Let Shaun do his laundry. Let Shaun just go into that kitchen and see if he can just cook his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But let's see how it's just going to play out. I believe that Wanni can easily listen to her sister other than being with Shaun. But you know what they used to say, love sometimes can just make one act or behave stupid. But let's see how it goes. And whatever that happens between Wanni, Handi, and Shaun, I am certainly going to just update you guys. Maybe Shaun has his way. He can just manipulate his way to just convince Handi again, and also convince Handi to just convince Wanni, so that they will continue to be their 3 chihuahuas, because Shaun believes that this is what it will also take him to just last in the game. Let's see how everything just plays out. And like I said, if anything just happened further, I am certainly just going to update you guys and also entertain you guys. And until then, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment, saying this is Bigbrothernaija season 9, No Lose Guard. It is midweek. Enjoy the rest of the week and